Are you ready to start experiencing more joy and more relief and more space for things that make you happy, and stop feeling so much heaviness and frustration and feeling like there's things that you want to do to change things, but you don't know how to do that? In this video, I'm addressing is kind of a continuation of the last few videos. I also have lots of other videos on this, but my guides, I channel a group of cosmic beings that are here to help us on our human journey, and they gave me this visual to help understand how you can do that. Okay, so starting down here, this person, it's kind of hard to see, it's tiny. This person is very sad, okay? He's not doing well. And all of these other little people around him are, friends, family, co-workers, people that this person interacts with. We'll call her Jane. Jane interacts with these people, and they're people who are talking about the mayhem and the chaos and the destruction, and they're watching scary movies, and they're talking about how corrupt the school system is, and how corrupt, how we don't have clean drinking water, and all of the things that maybe you've done research on and realize you've woken up and you realize, oh, these things are true. But she's surrounding herself with people. This is all they talk about, right? She has a job where she's staring at a computer all day, or she's working for someone where she's not utilizing her skill set. She's not utilizing the things that bring her joy, but it's making somebody she's working for money. She's stepping into a position that someone who owns the company, some CEO of some company, is asking, all of their employees have stepped into roles that the owner or CEO or executive management require them to be in order to make money at the top. And Jane's feeling not aligned. She's not feeling like she's being lit up. She's not excited about her job. She doesn't really feel like she's making a difference, and the difference she's making isn't really impacting her life in a positive way. So then she goes home and she's surrounded by people, friends and family that just kind of bringing her down. And she says, when is this going to stop? When is this going to stop? What change needs to be made? Something needs to happen. Something needs to happen. So she's vibrating on this lower vibrational frequency, right? So Jane starts to realize that she needs to clear some space. So here's 1, 2, 3 people, maybe their family, maybe it's, a friend, whatever. She's created boundaries with these people, and she said, okay, I'm going to meet with them once a month instead of once a week. I'm going to meet with them once a quarter. Or I'm going to set boundaries about the topics of conversation, or I'm going to let them know I love you, but these are the topics that I don't really want to talk about because I find myself low in vibration. She sets boundaries with a few people, and then she clears other people and things from her life that literally creates space. These blue circles are open space, and I filled them with hearts because now she has space to do something else. She has space to create and bring in something else. But there was no space here. Her life is full, right? And in the last video, I drew this as a pie chart, kind of like a pie. You have to clear space. Jane has to first clear space from her life for something to come in. There's no space for anything else, right? But she doesn't know why there's not change. Why is there no change? Because the change starts with Jane. So she created space. She set boundaries with some of the people that she's like, well, I really love these people. They're just, they're going through an awakening maybe, or they're not awake yet, or, maybe it's her husband that she loves, but maybe he's always watching the news and she just can't, she sets boundaries. But if the news is on, I'm going to be outside. Or, can you watch the news between this time and this time? Because because I don't really want to be on it. She starts to set boundaries with a handful of people and then create space by removing things from her life that are bringing her down. And now she's created space, and she's no longer hearing from other people. She's no longer watching the screens as much, right? And it's not lowering her vibration. So she moves up the vibrational scale, and she's now up here, right? So she's moved up from here to here. And now she has space. So now she says, how do I want to fill this space? Well, now I have time to look for another job. Now I have time to see what is my skill set. That's what I channel. I actually channel this for people. My background is Fortune 100 banking vice president and executive, and I was recruited for all the jobs I had for 15 years. And I would build and repair teams that were ranked in the lowest 5% of the company, and was rewarded year after year with a top performer award, top 2% of the company, by helping multi-million-dollar areas of the company. I mean, $100 million areas of the company, full areas, departments, increase their performance in all areas, by helping people identify their skill sets, what brings them joy, and sometimes moving people around into jobs that are bringing them more joy over and over and over. So I have a background in this, and also my guides, I channel this all the time for people. And my guides, this group of cosmic beings that I channel, you can check out the link in my bio for this. They always have unlimited ideas on how to do this, how to align to a career that's gonna, lift your vibration, what you're really here to do, so you can start looking in a different area for work. So now Jane has cleared out space and she has time now. Because she's not on social media as much. She's not talking to some of the people that are bringing her down. She now has time to look for a job, right? She has time to talk to a mentor or a coach and find out, well, what would be most serving, right? So now she's created space, and then she's moving up now that she's created, even just creating the space, right? She's moving up in her vibration, and then she gets to fill her time now with people. So she moves up another vibrational notch. These people down here where she was vibrating with, right? They're on this lower vibrational plane. The people up here that she now gets to fill this space with are on a higher vibrational plane. They're not in the same place. These people and these people are not on the same vibrational field. So if you want to get to a place where you're surrounding yourself with people, career, hobbies, things to spend your time that are raising your vibration, you've got to create the space and then intentionally fill it with things that are on this higher vibrational field. So at the same time as you're moving up in your vibration, you're now attracting things at a higher and higher and higher vibrational place, right? So now a job that is more aligned to you might come in, right? You might get it. Now you can hear your higher self because you're not vibrating down here in the fear and the mayhem and the chaos and the hearsay and the talking about the trauma drama, right? So now you're vibrating at a higher place and you can hear your higher self, and your higher self says, go meet that person for coffee. And you don't question it because you know your higher self always knows best. And you go meet that person for coffee, and they talk about a place where they're working, where they're getting ready to hire someone, and it's a job, it's your dream job, right? Or you create space in your life where you can actually see the clues coming in on this higher vibrational field. Something pops into your social media, your inbox, on a higher vibrational plane than this. Because when you're here, you're going to see a lot of this. When you start clearing space, right? These are the holes that Jane has cleared to fill with things that are more loving. You clear space, you now have moved up the vibrational field, and you are now vibrating at a place where the things that are aligned to you are vibrating, or the things that you want in your life are vibrating. But if you wanting to move from here to here, it's not a waiting game. It's not about being unlucky. It's about making conscious decisions to move things and people and experiences out of your life. There are things right now that you can absolutely move out of your life. It might be tough. You might be worried about the backlash. You might be worried about what people might think. You might be worried about the unknown, right? But you can do it. Maybe you don't feel comfortable leaving your job right now. But there are things you can clear to create space so you can start looking for a new job, so that you can raise your vibration to the jobs that are more aligned to a higher vibration come into your field, right? And then that creates an even higher vibrational increase for you to where these things are vibrating. And again, these people that are calling you to check on you, right? That are supporting you, that are high vibe, that are bringing in joy into your life, they aren't vibrating down here. So you have to move yourself to the place where these people are. And they have to do the same, but they're here. They're waiting for you, right? I hope this makes sense. The change starts with you. The change starts with me, right? We can't wait for the world to change. The world isn't going to change. We literally are the ones that change the world. So until you can embrace that and truly believe that and start making choices to clear space, so that you can start filling the space with things that actually bring you joy, that raises your the collective consciousness, not just yours, but the collective consciousness of all. And the things that aren't serving us, the dark stuff down here, starts to dismantle faster. But as the longer you're vibrating down here and not making the choices that you're able to make to clear things from your life, where you're spending your time is totally, in your hands. Or how much are you on screens, and what are you doing when you're there? When you make the conscious choice to raise your vibration, that has a collective effect and vibrating out to the collective, and we will start to see a better world. And one person vibrational increase, I know there's been studies done about this, but one person increase in their vibration impacts, I think, thousands. I think it was like 10,000 people. So stop waiting for other people, right? Because it's not going to be other people. It's going to be you. It's your choices. And there's things you can do now to make some of the harder choices start to become more easier, like maybe the job or the partnership. So hope this helps. Drop your comments and questions below. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.